Welcome to my thoughts on Legion Season 3, Episode 5. This episode is called Chapter 24. The episode is rated TVMA, so will this video be? And as per usual, spoilers for this episode and the ones before it. And yeah, I love all of these episodes. Let's dive right in. So, yeah, this one, when this show sets its sights on breaking your heart, it really doesn't let up. You know, we just saw Lenny lose the baby and Salmon. By the way, love the fact that we actually had, of course the show is going to rip it away from us, but yeah, like a sapphic couple who are having a baby together and talk about, it isn't treated as if it's something bad at all. For all the bad things Lenny does, her love for that baby was real. But yeah, we saw Lenny lose the baby, and now, in mourning, she suicides, overcome with the intensity of the emotion. She spent so much of her life getting high, avoiding, feeling anything real other than, the munchies, and now it's overpowering, really well done. And I love that the knife is actually, there's setup and payoff there, because she raises her hand at David, and we do see she's got a knife, and our mind doesn't go to violence, it goes to, oh, I guess she was busy, because David was calling for her, and then she walks into the room, maybe she was it looks like the kind of thing you cut an apple with, maybe, or something. So she was doing that, and she just didn't put the knife down before she walked in. And I do really appreciate, but yeah, she ends up stabbing herself with it, and dying right there. And they have the exchange. Why is it blue? It's always blue. And let's see. Yeah, I love her calling him out for his narcissism, and really, later in the episode, he doesn't even say she died. He doesn't talk about the circumstance. He just says she abandoned me, like my mom and like you. As she says, me. Just everything's about him. He's really embracing his villain phase, full on. All the people he kills in this episode. Just, yeah, and I want to say the actor's name is Hamish Linklater. It's too bad to look it up right now, but yeah, we're losing several of my favorite characters here, and favorite actors of the show. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's better than them being overexposed, and it is also taking these are people that David has known for years. For a long time. Wow. I forget if it's been years, at least months, right? Over the course of the 3 seasons, I feel like we've been told that months have passed. I meant years we viewers have been following them for years. Well, not me personally, because I only watched the show recently, but yeah. He's, to be fair, he and, the guy never exactly got along, but still, let's see, he's killing all these division people. Last time he killed that many so callously, I want to say, was probably when Farouk was controlling him in one of the, I forget which, I guess it was season 1, because, let's see, love the, God, there's so much, Yeah, the fact that, there are all these hippies, all the new recruits, and he just makes them go away because he's tired, and the bit where they're all going close and, touching him, just so creepy. And then later in the episode, Sid is the one being surrounded by Davids. And let's see, you need an army of Goliaths to distract them. And, let's see, that was a remarkably funny, ironic tweet. There's, I forget who exactly, but some Republican recently tweeted, some other country, you're messing with America, you're messing with Goliath, and somebody just, tweeted back, who wins in that story again? Just like, and these are the Christians. But let's see. Yeah, and him being like, no, I didn't kill them. I just put them somewhere else. I don't know. He doesn't even really think about it anymore. Killing is second nature to him now. And let's see. I did appreciate that, when Lenny calls him out, one of them is like, don't talk to Daddy like that. And he's like, no, please stop calling me Daddy. It's creeping me out. Let her speak, yeah. And yeah. This thing of, yeah, so they have Switch in the tank, which David can't find mentally, which is why Farouk, it's only because Farouk tells him where they are mentally, but that he's able to get there. But as we see later, doesn't keep her from hearing David's, was it telepathy? Because I feel like he said the words out loud, but maybe that was part of the telepathy. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So they have that, but Farouk points out, so we're just gonna wait for him to find us. You really think that's a good idea? And he points out, he's the strategist. The problem, David's problem is he doesn't have the self-control. And really, it got close to like. It would have worked too if it wasn't for that meddling telepathic awakening of Switch. Let's see. I think that brings us very nicely to, yeah, just the bit where they say, well, we could go into low orbit, and Carrie like channels that one. Crap. What are they called again? You'll know when I finish the reference. That one from, I want to say it's Portal 2 space. That was just, I love her enthusiasm. She's just, everyone else says, yes, it would in fact be strategically valuable if we were to enter low orbit. And she's just like, I'm gonna go to space, just like, yeah, I love this kind of youthful energy, just like, I'd be the same. Like, if someone told me, oh yeah, this military operation, we better go, yeah, I'd be like, sign me up, buddy. Oh, wow. That just, yeah. The attack itself, so many such amazing moments. Oh, by the way, yeah. Before I talk space attack, I gotta talk the bit at the start of the episode. He's starting the war. And he's standing there in the road looking like Magneto about to free Mystique, and the truck gets turtly enough for the Turtle Club. A lot of great, cool vehicle gadget stuff in this episode for Division. Someone was like saving those up. It's been a few episodes, but yeah. And the just the visual of the motorcycle helmets on the, I forget what they're called, but yeah, and they speed up and try to ram him, and he just turns them into glass, and one of the Division people ends up like blood on the wall of that. Holy crap! I need sleep. Blood on the ground on the road, and one of them gets like stuck in the wall. Just, yeah. Some of what David does in this episode and other episodes feel like it may have inspired some of what the antagonist does in Everything Everywhere All at Once. But and the bit with, first there's the driver, and then we hear autopilot engaged, and it's like, and turn around and, speeding at David, and yeah, again, he takes out and yeah, the guy is like, oh, well, I've been trained. And I feel like we've seen David operate with surgical precision. Him erasing all of the long-term memories, that was unnecessary. That was like sadistic, just cruel for cruelty's sake, That's irreplaceable. All those memories that he had with the character played by Hamish Linklater are just, yeah, never gonna get those back. Just, yeah. And yeah, space attack. So The giggling, I'm never gonna hear giggling. Giggling will never sound the same to me for the rest of my life. Now that I've, the giggling always preempting an attack. Yeah. And let's see, in this episode and elsewhere, it's like the hippies attacking, and there are also the time cats. But just yeah. Let's see, the amazing fight between all the hippie girls and Carrie, and she's also just like, yes, finally I get to let loose, and the dual wielding the little swords, just so freaking cool. And the bit where it's like, oh, she's exhausted, but she'll try to get up, and then they're like, oh, no, just off, and the let's see, yeah, and Dave, Sir David manages to get them to lower their guard, and like, Carrie, and attack, and just, yeah. And that was also great, quick, kill David. You, David, or her, David, just, yeah, that was so good. And unfortunately, she's just not quick enough. I do love, if one day you see a video of me saying I did not like when a sword being swung through the air was like stopped in midair by someone's hands, you'll know I have been replaced with, a yeah, of what, crap, what are those called again? Yeah, one of those decoys that look exactly like us. Anyway, yeah, the LMDs, I think is the abbreviation. Life model decoy, maybe? Anyway, yeah, back is killing me. Gotta finish this quick. So, yeah, love the Legion reveal, which, Sid did not know that. She did agree to use Farouk's tactics, even though she took issue with him earlier, but now she doesn't have much of a choice. And, does manage to get him to lower his guard, and they swap places in this whole thing. She did not know about the DID. We did, because we've heard the voices and such. I think Season 2 opener was the first time we saw it, and now we're actually, we're seeing just how yeah, it seems like an endless, just infinite number of Davids in there. Let's see, I think that pretty well brings us to the, let's see, yeah, Farouk just, getting so close, but, once Switch is awake, she sends him into some kind of time, and yeah, he ends up in the yeah, staggered time area, near the nest of time cats. Let's see, I think that might be it for this episode, but just, yeah, fantastic. And yeah, at the end, they're gonna go for another, but David has a different plan, and the music implies that it's sinister. So, yeah, I love how little of an idea I have of how they're going to end this season and thus the show, which, as far as I understand, they always planned to. They weren't like canceled and were planning a fourth season. So, yeah, just like I really appreciate how much they're willing to let him be, like in this episode and some of these episodes, like he is choosing to do evil, and I genuinely am not sure they're going to be able to pull him back from this. But if any show can do it, it's this one.